Folly Island on July 4th, 1863.
Folly Island played an important historical role during the Civil War. Federal troops began occupying the island in 1863. At the height of the occupation, over 13,000 troops were stationed on the island. Folly Island's major importance in the Civil War was its use as a base housing troops and equipment, and for the presence of an artillery battery located at the northern end of Little Folly. The island was the federal staging area for the Battle of Morris Island, which took place from July to September of 1863.
Dear Mother and Sister, having just got up and feeling rather lonesome, I thought I would answer your kind letter that I received a day or two ago, dated June 21st. First, I am well, but very much fatigued. We have been out 5 nights now at work on our batteries, and don't know how many more we will have to work. We are about 3 miles from the furthest point of the island. We have got some of the greatest men I have seen since I have been out here. From 1,200 to 800 yards are rebel batteries and many islands. Most of the time, we have built them right under the bluffs, and when we get everything fully completed, we intend to shell at the bluffs and leave the paint under the roof, right on the rebel batteries. We've got 19 inside the Rhode Island 30th Artillery, and us, the 1st and 3rd Artillery, are making about 18 pieces more. I think we will get everything done, and will be out of there in about 3 nights more, and I think in less than 5 weeks we will see some fun.
Only a tiny fraction of the Union soldiers' time was spent in the battlefield. They spent much more time trying to survive in their horrible camps. There was vermin all over their camp, and boredom was a big problem that the soldiers had not expected. They envisioned themselves as heroes on the battlefield, destroying the Confederate army. But because the soldiers weren't fighting, many soldiers died just because of the terrible living conditions. Rapid spreading diseases and frigid cold were some of the reasons the soldiers died.
My friend marked about 1 mile this side of any batteries last night. We're going to put in a hospital, if a hospital is to be there. It is merely to bring soldiers there to dress their wounds, then from there take them to their homes. Well, I wish I was north. We cannot get one thing here to eat nor drink. I have made out to get my canteen full of hot beer, and I am again to lay low after that until it is all game. And this group made out to get a dozen of small biscuits from a sick nigger.
The Union rations were made up of 1 pound of hard bread, 3/4 of a pound of salted pork, or 1 1/4 pound of fresh meat, along with coffee, sugar, and salt all at once. At first, the Confederacy had the same ration system as the Union, but reduced it by 1862. Fresh meat and coffee became increasingly scarce, as fresh fruits and vegetables were not in soldiers' diets. Their immune systems deteriorated, and vitamin deficiency diseases such as scurvy killed many soldiers.
Ed Lemner has been on the sick list for about a week now, but he's hardly been sick, such a lug as he. Ed is a good bloody liar, and I should think that you would cast him when he gets home. He is a real false boy. Do you know Joseph Kimhall? If such a chance you are with him, he is the hurtfulest little devil that I have got in my company, and I could smack his head off sometime if it wasn't for Herb, an imbecile fellow I such saw. He is the shield boy who goes to war. We call him Old Uncle Pal. He is the first boy that eyes unsafe surroundings about our area. You know, he went out as a raider for the addresses, found it out, and then they made him odd high in the ranks of his brigade. Well, I will have to close my letter. It wasn't very interesting. You will see that, won't you? I am about half asleep by now, and excuse me, for surely you are more interesting. But if you were like I, you know how you would write good. By Frere Allison.
And we'll hurl the rebel crew from this land we love the best, shouting the battle cry of freedom, the Union forever, hurrah, boys, hurrah! Down with the traitor and up with the star, while we rally round the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle